In today's video, I'm going to be speaking about how to invest in property online using EasyEquities. What I'll be doing is explaining to you how the platform works, how to exactly use it, and what you can expect, and then most importantly, how you can make money from using EasyEquities. And to show you all of this, you guys know the drill. I'm going to show you exactly what's on my computer screen. So let's go. Before we get right into this video, guys, I just want to remind you that on the 26th of November from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., we've got the Money Mondays online masterclass for only 99 Rands, where I'll be revealing the things that I'll be investing in and also teaching you how to invest properly with a clear process. So that way your 2023 looks very good. So let's get right into this. So EasyEquities, probably one of the best ways for somebody to get started with property, because you can invest any amounts that you have, literally starting from R1. All right. And so this is the main EasyEquities website. And to register, you can either open up an account directly with EasyEquities, right? So EasyEquities is like an account type on EasyEquities. So if you already have an EasyEquities account, then you probably already have an EasyEquities account. You just need to activate it. Alternatively, you can obviously come to properties.easyequities.co.za and then just register the account on this particular website. And once you've registered your account, you'll generally have your basic EasyEquities account, all right, which then you can buy shares on. But as I said, EasyEquities is an account type on your EasyEquities account. So you can also find it right here by clicking there on EasyEquities. And then what you will see is basically an overview of your EasyEquities account. How's it performing? So this particular account is up 8.62%, and the total current value of it is 16%. But to get a really nice, clear overview of what's actually going on in the account, you'll have to log into your EasyEquities account dashboard, which once you obviously have an account, you will be able to do. And this is how it looks like. And so let's get started with basically how the account works. We've got the latest evaluations in terms of how much have you invested and how much the properties have gone up in value and how much rental dividends have you received. And this is obviously something that's very important for people. How much money are they actually making in terms of the income from the rental that the properties earn? Then you've got a list of your properties in terms of how much of them in percentage do you own inside your account. So some of them, obviously, you'll own quite a lot more of than others. So in this account, Green Reef Village is the most owned property here at 17% of the account value, followed by the Monroe and etc. And then once you've bought properties, you'll see a list of your properties here under the My Properties tab. All right. And if you've got any properties that you're currently purchasing, you'll see them under the pending investments. And then if you're currently selling any of your property shares, you'll see them in your My Marketplace. And so to get started with buying properties, it's very simple. You're going to click Browse Properties, and then you'll get a list of new listings. You can also get properties that are on the auction, which I'll show you in a second. You'll get a list of properties that are newly listed on the platform. And it's very simple the way the platform works. There's a funding target. So in order for this property to be purchased by everybody who wants to invest in it, the funding target has to be reached. And once the funding target is reached, then the property is purchased. And obviously you get a share of the property based on how much you invested of this amount. All right. And you don't have to worry. The amounts do look big, but you don't have to worry in terms of do you then have to invest a lot of money? You can literally just go in with R1 and obviously add on top of that. And you can see this property is 69% funded, meaning once it gets to the 100% level, it will be completely funded and guaranteed. All the investors that would have invested in it will get their shares of this property. Then you get the internal rate of return, estimated rental yield, basically how much will you earn in rent from this. The internal rate of return is basically a combination of the property increasing in value and your dividends, so the rental yield put together. Then you get the market valuation. So how much would this property sell for if it was up for sale in the actual housing market? And obviously EasyEquities tends to get a discount on these properties. And so you can see the funding target for this one is 4.1%. I'm not sure why the EasyEquities discount hasn't been put here, but you can see with this one, there's a discount of 7.9% on the actual value of the property, right? So that's something that they do try give investors just to sort of motivate you to invest, theoretically meaning that on the valuation of the property, you technically already have made money because you're buying the property at a discount. So let's say we now want to buy property, and so we'll buy 6 on N. You can already see where the account is, where the property is based. 6 Norfolk Road, Sea Point, Cape Town. Nice. So let's view the property. And we can get like some sort of artistic illustrations of how the property will look like. The nice cool thing, because you get the address, you can actually just go there and see the property. Obviously you'd be sort of intruding, but you can go see the property on the side of the road and say, okay, here it is, it does exist. You get when the property goes on sale, so the offer opens. Here we got 2 November, and then the offer closes on the 13th of December. So there's a bit of time for this offer to stay open. Then you'll get a description of the property, the investment case, why should you invest, history about the results in terms of the area that the property is in, how properties in that area have performed, and then you get the floor plans of the property, so if that's something that you're interested in seeing, and then you get the financials of the property as well, so things that you might want to know, such as the valuation and how much per share of the property cost, which is just always R1, right? So those are the things that you can get. If you really want to get like deep in terms of viewing a lot of things about the properties, then you can download the prospectus and read that as well. So let's say we want to invest in this property. How do we go about it? It's very simple. You just press invest now, and then it will lead you to this screen, and then you'll be able to choose how much you want to invest. And so we're going to invest just R1, right? And I don't want it to include the fees, so I'm just going to switch that off. So R1 is our investment, and then the fees will be added on top. And we can see the fees are 3 cents on this R1. And then we just acknowledge the T's and C's of obviously our buying offer. All right. And so we then apply for offer, and the order goes through, which then you'll get an email to say like, yeah, your order has gone through to buy this particular property, to buy shares of this particular property. Then you go to view my portfolio, and you'll see the pending order will be on pending investments. So there it is here on 6 on N. We've got a pending order of 1 share, and we've spent R1 to buy this share, and then the estimated cost are 3 cents. Obviously you can invest a lot more, but I'm just doing this as an example. So that's the buying side of things. And if you want to sell the property, that's where things like the auction comes in. And so obviously when you do have a property on sale, it will be here, right? And so you can say view auction, and then you can now just put up properties on sale. So we already own the Green Reef Village, so we can go to view property. We can see the auction closes in about 7 days, all right, from the time of recording this. And then we can say view auction, and then obviously we can start making like our own order of selling this particular property, or we can buy the property if we want to. So let's just proceed with that. Right, we've got a little ad there. Welcome to the new live auction. Basically explain how the auction works. Let's just switch that off. Right, we can buy more shares of this property, or we can place an offer. So basically saying, hey, we want to sell our shares, and this is how much we want to sell for. So shares to sell, we'll just say 1, all right? And then that tells us that we're selling 41% of our ownership, and we'll sell it at a price of 100 cents. I don't really want the order to go through, so I'll make a ridiculous offer. I'll say I want to sell 1 share at 103 cents. Obviously, the most probable trade price, we're being told he has 100 cents, which is R1, but I want to sell at 103. I don't want the offer to go through. And then I press I confirm, and then I place offer. So now basically I've successfully placed the offer to sell my shares. Then I can go to my dashboard. All right, so they wouldn't have been bought yet by somebody. Somebody literally has to buy the shares in order for the sale to go through. But I can see on my marketplace, the property that I'm selling is Green Reef Village. The number of shares I'm selling is 1 at a value of R1.03, and the price that I'm offering is R1.03, and the probable price that I'll probably get in the market is R1, which I don't really want that price because that's the amount that I actually spent. So I'd really be underselling the property. If you go to the list of my properties, you'll see that the purchase price that I bought this property for was R2.75, and the current value is R2.83. So this property has gone up in value. And so I obviously wouldn't want to sell it for less than what it has gone up for in value. So those are the elements of Easy Properties. Open up an account, very easy. Go to the Easy Properties website or on EasyEquities. 2, you guys have seen how to actually buy properties here. And then 3, you've seen also how to sell properties. But when do you get paid? Well, to do that, just go to the calendars, then you'll click dividend calendar, and it will show you basically the calendar of when dividends are actually paid. You can read about them here, but essentially you've got like 4 dates. So every quarter, dividends are paid out from the property. So rent is collected, then distributed every quarter. And you can see these were the 2022 dates. Obviously, as the year starts next year, you'll see the 2023 dates, which are quite key. And then when do auctions happen? You also get a calendar for that. So you can obviously click there on calendars and then click auction calendar, and that will tell you the dates of when you can actually sell your properties. So they do give like a little bit of gap to just allow the properties to be properly evaluated. So that way you can sell them at like hopefully a higher price than what you actually paid. And so these were the auction dates for 2022. So those are the basics of Easy Properties. Very great platform to use. You can use it on your laptop or you can use it on your phone. It is an amazing way to get started with investing in property, and I recommend that anyone who wants to get started with property, this is probably the best place for you to start. Alternatively, you can always use Real Estate Investment Trust. However, I really do like this particular platform. No hassle. You don't have to look for the tenants. You just invest and then earn the rent and have the properties go up in value and make the money. Simple as that. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. Until then, goodbye.